Breaking news: as a subject of a Fox 8 investigation, pleads not guilty to wire fraud charges in federal court.
Former NOPD officer Todd Morrell's trial is scheduled to start April 1st. Here's Lee ZURIK's latest attention to the details investigation.
Todd Morrell told federal judge Karen Wells Roby today he was not guilty of corruption charges detailed in a federal indictment. Earlier this month, a grand jury indicted Morrell in 12 separate wire fraud charges. Today, the former NOPD captain made his first appearance inside the federal courthouse. Morrell is fighting 12 separate allegations of double dipping, as well as getting paid to work when he wasn't actually on the job. The wire fraud indictment claims that between 2017 and 21, Morrell knowingly devised a scheme to defraud the NOPD by submitting false timesheets and time cards. It mirrors what we found in our series of Attention to the Details investigations, which showed many examples when Morrell claimed to be working, but was actually racing cars at a West Bank Motorsports Park or spending time at home. On June 21, 2020, official online race results show Morrell finished first in a race at the park. The race at 9 a.m. that morning, but look at Morrell's NOPD timesheets. That same day, he had a shift that started at 5 a.m. and lasted most of the day. Fox 8 legal analyst Joe Raspani believes if Morrell doesn't come to a plea deal with prosecutors, more charges, what's called a superseding indictment, could be coming.
They may supersede on him, but I think they know what they wanted to do. They put this in like this. So he's got enough problems right now with this indictment. Unless he has an answer for him, I think he's going to have to face up to that reality.
We also compared Morrell's timesheets to his off-duty detail shifts in the Fairgrounds neighborhood and found he often claimed to be working both on-duty shifts and detail shifts at the same time, getting paid for both.
Those cases where they're alleging double dipping, it's pretty much, here's the video where he was at this time, here's the billing slip where he collected for being somewhere else at this time. They're usually pretty straightforward cases, so I think from afar it looks like that he's going to have a problem defending it.
Over his last 3 years in the force, Morrell repeatedly had been one of the highest paid officers, earning about $200,000 a year, padding his pay by working overtime and off-duty detail shifts. On November 17, 2021, the day after our first investigation aired, Morrell submitted payroll adjustment forms to correct what he called clerical errors dating as far back as 2017. He retired just weeks later in December of 2021.
And that was Lee ZURIK reporting. After entering his plea, Morrell was released on his own recognizance, but was ordered to surrender his passport. Morrell appeared before a magistrate judge today, and the trial will be before Judge Jay Zaney.